All right, everybody, just got out in the garage here this morning, and let's do a time and temperature check. It is about 25 till 9, and the temperature out here is 65 degrees, 45% humidity. I don't have the heat on today. I haven't had to turn my heater on for the past couple days, and I'm kind of liking that. Summer is coming through, fellas. I tell you what, yesterday it got, I think, 77 degrees outside, and it got a little hot. I was out cruising around doing some chores and had my short sleeves on, so that's pretty good. All right, guys, this is, yeah, buddy, I got that sucker done, but I'll tell you what, yesterday, about this time, I was putting these headlights on, and I got the driver's side glued on. I had this cab turned up on end where the headlights were shining straight up, and I was trying to glue these headlights on, and I ended up cutting some tape, about a 3/16 wide piece of tape, and then cut another one and put the sticky parts towards one another so they wouldn't stick to my hands. And I stuck it to the lens on this headlight and kind of dropped it down from above, and the first one did perfect. But boy, I tell you what, I got to that one, and I don't know what happened. You know, guys, I had originally painted these buckets gloss black before I shot that chrome on there, and that paint on that second one, dang, it's like it attacked that glue is like it attacked that paint, and it started running down the body a little bit. So I had a job, and more of a chore it was. It was freaking me out. But I ended up sanding that fender down, wet sanding it, cleaning it all up, and I reshot it with some paint. And I didn't even clear coat it. I just rubbed it down with some cutting compound and some wax, and it turned out pretty good, I think. So it was, guys, I pulled another rabbit out of the hat. All right, enough chit chat. I'm getting carried away here. This is my rendition of the 41 Willy's pickup, the monogram kit. Here we go, boys. Let me get this back here. Now, that paint is to me is blue violet. Man, I think it turned out killer. I'm digging it. And the tonneau cover and the interior cover is the Rust-Oleum Satin Warm Caramel. Yeah, I use a lot of the Rust-Oleum paint for the items like this. I wouldn't use it on a body, but for items like this, it works out real well. Excuse me. Now, if y'all are familiar with this kit, you know it has that. Let me get my swizzle stick here, guys, from a pointer, so my fingers are not in the way. This kit has that funky center hinge right there on the hood, and I did away with that, and I reshaped that opening in the hood because I got the old blown big block Chevy in there from the Iceman, so I had to accommodate for that. But guys, I think she turned out pretty cool. Got those wheelie bars on the back there, if you want to call them wheelie bars, old school way, I guess. They're pretty cool. The door hinges, well, I tell you, the door hinges, they're just little bitty plastic nubs on there, and there wasn't hardly anything there, so I ended up, get around this way in the light, I ended up cutting those off, and then I re-drilled the holes through the door hinges there, and cut some paper clips and got them in there, and boy, they were a tight fit. They were so tight that when the doors close, the doors will shut all the way, but they kind of spring back because those paper clips are just a little tight in that plastic. But a lot better than what it was, I'll tell you that. And I got the old tonneau cover there. I got it propped up. The old boy wants to throw some of his stuff in the back there. But I think she turned out pretty good, guys. I mean, daggone. That's that old, get over in the light some, that's that old blown big block Chevy from the Iceman. I wired it. Came out pretty cool looking. That's that bad fender I had to repaint. I think it came out okay. Put me a, can't hardly see it, but I put me a nitrous bottle in there for the old boy. He's grabbing the gears. If somebody's getting a little bit ahead of him, he can pop a little nitrous into that big block Chevy and scoot on down the road there. But guys, I think she came out pretty good. I'll show you on the doors here. See, they do shut all the way, but they kind of spring back a little bit. And the same on this one here. They do shut. Let's see how it springs back. And that's okay, because I'm going to display it with them open anyway. Let's get this other one open here. It's hard to see, but got seat belts down in there. I think she come out pretty cool. I like the stance is okay. I wish it would have been a little bit more of the body, a little bit more level. See in the picture, the box art, the body's kind of level looking really. If you look at the bottom of the rocker panels there on the doors, and that's just not the way this model sits. I mean, I could have jacked it up a little bit more, but then the blower wouldn't have been sticking out of the hood. But it's all right the way it is. I'll tell you a little story here about the glass. I was getting close to the end, and it was time to trial fit the glass before I stuck that dash in there and got it all glued in place. And I popped the box open, looking for the glass, and I thought, all right, where's it at? So I thought, well, maybe I put it in a separate bag and stored it away somewhere, you know, out of harm's way, because I can mess up something. And I looked everywhere. I spent about an hour looking through everywhere. I even started pulling out a lot of the boxes, kits that I had opened recently. Maybe I grabbed it glass by mistake and shoved it in one of those. I couldn't find it anywhere. And long story short, fellas, I got the instructions out. Never fails to read the instructions, and you don't get any glass with this. You have to make your own. So I cut a front glass and a rear glass and got her in there. But boy, I was thinking to myself, what did I do with that glass? Well, guys, I think that's about it. I'm going to put some still pictures at the end here so you can see see some of this a little bit better in the bottom of the car. I don't want to pick it up right now, too much going on right here, but guys, I think that's going to be about it. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I enjoyed putting this one together. It came out pretty cool looking. I'm digging it. All right, guys, I'm done.